Joining us now is Gina, who is a mompreneur, and I love that because moms really think of great inventions all the time, but we just don't know how to bring it to market and to help other moms. So it's great that you're sharing ideas, and not only what your idea is, but how to get that idea out there to other moms to help.
That's right. So this came out of a pain point that I had as a mom. And you're right, moms come up with a million ideas every single day. And they're like, what can I do about this? But then there's like dinner, and then there's cleaning, and then they forget about it.
A few other things to remember throughout the day, right?
So a couple years ago, I was coming home with my son, who was 2 at the time, from the beach. And he was just covered in sand, and I didn't want to put him on the car seat. And then a little bit after that, he had a potty training accident where he soaked the car seat from top to bottom.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. And so I thought there must be a solution, and there wasn't. So I came up with the Nico Easy Wash children's car seat cover.
Okay, because you can wash a lot of the car seat covers, but they're really cumbersome. They're hard to get off and put back on. So sadly, we don't wash it enough. And really, they harbor so many germs.
That's right. There was a study done by the University of Birmingham that showed that the typical children's car seat cover has about 100 bacteria, harmful ones, per square centimeter. And then the same study showed that most parents never wash their car seats.
That's gross. And we're talking E. coli, salmonella.
That's right.
Really dangerous bacteria.
Because look at all the crevices, and the banana gets stuck in there. Now you've got mold.
Okay, so tell us about your invention and how this came about.
Okay, so I just went with my pain points. A lot of the car seat covers that are out there, and there aren't very many, covered up the cup holder opening. So I made sure that there were 2 cup holder openings on each side that snap shut in case you don't have any cup holders. And then also there's a waterproof bottom. The butt area is completely waterproof. This is universal fit, meaning that it fits almost all the car seats that we tried it on. And then there are 2 pockets on each side for food, and that, the toys, and that half-eaten banana that your child always wants to hand you when you're going 70 miles an hour down the freeway. You can just say, put it in there, I'll wash it later.
And so we always hear the warnings about not to put anything additional onto car seats because they're created this way for a reason. But you're saying that you thought about that in the development of this cover.
That's right. So we found out that the reason why car seat manufacturers kind of recommend against putting something between your child and the seat is because of the compression issue. If you have something very thick in the event of an accident and the G-forces that are caused as a result, your child will get that much more give on their harness. And so we made sure that this was less than a millimeter thick so that it reduces and mitigates and really completely avoids the compression issue.
Okay, so really quickly, I want to make sure we get to this. What advice do you give to other moms who have ideas and they really don't know much about being an entrepreneur, but they want to get their idea out there? What advice do you have?
I would say get a team together. If your idea is good enough, all the moms and your friends and your family will support you. They'll say, what can I do? Because this is an amazing idea. So make sure that you simmer on the idea, get their feedback, and get that team around you, because they're going to help you launch the item. By the way, this is available on Kickstarter right now. We're in the middle of a month-long campaign, and we're 70% funded, and it's because of that mom team that I assembled that are really behind this idea.
The internet has really given life to so many people who want to be an entrepreneur, and Kickstarter is one of those sites. And would you suggest that as an avenue for moms who are trying to, because getting the funding is more than half the battle typically?
Absolutely. Kickstarter is great if you don't have a lot of money to begin with, because you can deliver after you get the money and get the product made. So I highly recommend that. Having said that, the internet, if you have enough friends and support out there, just put it on the market, put it on Amazon, and see if it sells.
Get the feedback. Gina Kim, thank you so much. Appreciate you for joining us this morning. And again, you can check that out on Kickstarter.com. Right now, we're going to send it out to Allie Wagner, who is live at the La Jolla Tennis Club with some hardcore